But sir, let me ask you a question, sir. Is it a crime for me to have this kind of air, like as a media person? Is it a crime? No. So why would this? But if they want to even to arrest on, they're supposed to ask for identity. For okay, what are you doing? What is your? They didn't ask me anything before they start. Before they start beating me or harass me.
My name is Nana Samuel. I'm a community leader in Unikpetes community, Mongoro, Ikeja.
Okay, what actually happened that day? We've had so many angles to the story, but we learned you were there that day when the incident happened. So can you tell us firsthand what happened?
We were watching a match between Liverpool and Tottenham. And while watching the match just started. When a lady ran, we were at Kistin Joe, that's where we were watching the match because there was no light in the community. So while we were watching, a young lady ran into the place and she was shouting, help, help. So I now came outside and I saw two men in mufti, very dirty. They were beating somebody that I know in the community. He lives not far from me on the street, Babakomile Street. I now alerted some of the boys who were watching ball together because I thought they were kidnappers because they were not well dressed and they were dragging this boy to a danfo parked along the express, and this danfo does not have a plate number. So we now approach them. What is happening? Why are you beating this young man? He's a member of this community. What has he done? We're asking them questions. They didn't answer. Neither did they introduce themselves. So we were trying to find out where they were taking him to, because not too far from there, we saw somebody came down from the bus. He was putting on a black polo. Written behind it was Lagos State Anti-Cultism at the back of the polo, black. And he was carrying a weapon. So we now discovered that it could be SARS. So that day, nobody carried weapon. All we just had, the man just came down from the bus, shot into the air, and people were scared. So people went into different directions. So myself and Kolade Johnson stood at a point where the taxi park is, and the bus was still parked at the express. The man stood there. He now pointed the gun towards us. I was like, God, what is going to happen next? The next thing I heard was 2 gunshots. Initially, I didn't hear any noise because immediately after he shot, he jumped into the bus and they drove off. Not up to a minute, Kolade now said, I don't die. So he was falling backward. When I now looked at him, I saw his trouser turn red. That was when I saw blood. I now shouted. So the boys around, they now summoned courage. They now ran towards him and picked him. So they tried to get a taxi to take him to the hospital. But the taxi men around were scared, maybe because of the police or whatever. They refused. It was a man that was driving out from the estate, Unikpetes estate, who now stopped, a young guy. He now parked his Toyota Camry, Mozu, and he now said we should take him in. They now drove to the hospital. So it was later we now heard that they did not make it. But
Folonshaw Ismail by my name. Folonshaw Ismail by my name. And I work with a media company. So MSOI is a production assistant as a crew member. So on Sunday evening going out, because there's no ATM around this area. So when I get to the bus stop looking for a bus, I'm with someone. and there was another guy. There was another guy too, waiting for bus. So along the line, I see the yellow buses, all those normal downfall buses, just park, stop, and I was like, we even want to enter the bus. I was like, no, 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 they are all guys inside this bus. Let's look for another bus. So two guys just came down. Two guys came down from the bus, and my own mentality was like maybe they are just normal passenger that just dropped because they are mufti. They are not with uniform. They are mufti. So when they came down, come close to me, grabbed me. So I now pushed the person that was beside me to run. So that one now run inside the bar. So I was not like asking that those people that, okay, who are you? Why will you grab me like this, hold me like this? They're not like, they say they are SARS. Okay, you guys are SARS. You are mufti, not with uniform, and you are using downfall buses, all those downfall yellow buses. Say, Faragon, you are using downfall. How can I believe you are a SARS? What can you use to identify yourself as a SARS? And two men that came down with uniform. I said, okay, if you guys are SARS, okay, where is your office? So I can make a report to my people and tell them that, oh, they have taken me to this also office, so they don't arrest me, so they can know where to find me. Because I asked that question, that where is their office, they started beating me, even tear my clothes, beat me, harass me. That was what drew people attention, that what's happening? Where are they taking me to? They say they are SARS. Okay, where is your office? But because they already dragged me inside the bus, I was already inside the bus. People were now asking them that, okay, where are you taking him to? At least tell us your office, so we can make a report to these people that they can know where. So the officer, the one that sat in the front, came down, opened the door, started shooting. After the arrest, shoot. Started shooting. Not that maybe anybody threw them stone or maybe anybody were. Nobody attacked them. Nobody. They were just asking because even when they arrest, they were just asking that where are you taking him to, so we can make a report to his people that these other people have hair. So nobody harass them or throw them stone or shout or make any noise. So when they took me, they were just taking us around Ikeja area. When they got to Sheraton, they asked the other guy they arrest with me that what does it do for living? And the guy said he's a web design, and also asked me. I said I work with a media company and I'm with my ID card. So I should present my ID card, show them. So they stopped at Sheraton. Two officers came down, just walked for some miles away, discussed, talked to each other, and came back to the bus and tell me. They gave me my phone. They gave me back my phone and tell me to come down because they did not take me to their office at all. So they dropped me at Sheraton. But sir, let me ask you a question, sir. Is it a crime for me to have this kind of air? Like as a media person, is it a crime? No. So why would this? But if they want to even to arrest someone, they're supposed to ask for identity. For okay, what are you doing? What is your? They didn't ask me anything before they start beating me or harass me.
Did they tell you why they were arresting? Did they say anything about why they arrested you? Did they tell you like, okay, this is why we have picked you up, or this is the reason we targeted you? Did they tell you anything like that?
No, they didn't tell me anything.
They didn't tell you anything?
Yes, because even inside the bus, there were some other guys lap each other like maybe 3 inside the bus that they have already arrested. There are some guys inside the bus already.
So it was after they had taken you and put you in the bus, they shot and they left?
Yes, they left immediately. When they shot, I'm already in the bus before they started shooting.
And you didn't know whether anybody was hit when they shot?
No, because the other one that sit beside me was even beating me inside the bus. But I heard the gunshot. Because I see the man coming down from the bus.
And he shot directly like this.
Yeah, he shot 3 times.